Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I get voluminous loose waves in my hair. So the products I will be using today is some dry shampoo, hairspray, a straightener, and a curling wand. The dry shampoo that I use is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy bodybuilding dry shampoo, and it just looks like this. I'm going to be spraying this around the crown of my head, and I'm going to be sectioning off with my fingers just some spots where I know I get oily the most, and also where I want some volume. I'm just going to be sectioning this part of my hair and just spraying it in. You don't want to hold the dry shampoo too close to your head or it's not gonna work as well. So I'm just going to be doing the same to the other side. And then for the crown, I just section off and spray some up there. And then after that, I just take my hands and just work through the product. After that, I'm just going to brush through my hair just to get all the knots out. And then after this, I like to take my straightening iron and just go through a few strands of my hair, not the whole thing. I just do this because it makes it easier to curl your hair, just smooths everything out. So when I do this step, I usually like to focus on the roots of my hair and on like the inside of my hair because that's where my waves show through the most. The straightening iron that I have is the Paul Mitchell Pro Tool Express Ion Smooth, and it just looks like this. After I get done smoothing my hair, I like to section off my hair, and I only do 2 sections because my hair is not that long and it's not very thick. I take my fingers and I just split my hair in 2, like you're doing a half up, half down, and just taking a elastic and putting it up like that. Then I split my hair and bring it to the front. For both styling tools, I like to set my heat to 400, and for my wand, I use the Conair U-Curl, and it just looks like this. What I like to do, because I like looser waves, I like to take sections, especially for the lower half of my hair, that are kind of thicker just so it keeps your length, and then you can do tighter curls when you get to the top section. So I'm taking a pretty thick piece and I'm just going to wrap it around the wand. And I hold this for like 5 to 8 seconds. And then after that, I just drop it and I let it sit in my hand to cool for a little bit. And this just makes sure that your curl stays the shape that it is. And I've noticed, like, if I did this and I would just let go, it would stay like super bouncy. So after I let go, I like to pull it down and let it sit for a couple seconds, and then you have this. And then once I get done like doing my whole set of hair, I like to shake it out, and then I will be showing you what I do to get like the looser waves. So I'm just going to keep on doing this around my head. That's what one section of my hair looks like. It's just looser and it's more like of a thicker curl. I'm just gonna be repeating that step on the same exact side. And I forgot to mention, I curl my hair away from my face. I'm just going to be taking my top section of my hair out of the elastic and just curling the same way I did my bottom half. For the top portion of my hair, I like to take like pretty thick pieces, and I start curling it like about here, and then I will go back and I will show you how I do like the very top after I'm all done with my head. For the curls on the side of my face, I don't hold them in my hand after I get done curling them because I like them to look more loose, and I will show you in a minute how I frame them around my face. Next, I'm just going to be running my fingers through my hair, and this just loosens up all the curls. And then I do it to the other side. And if there's any pieces that you don't like I don't really like this one, just go back in and redo it. So after that's done, I don't like how bouncy the curls are down here, so I will go and take like 3 pieces from here to here on top of my head and just curl them super tight from the very root of my head. And they're going to look a little crazy right now, but I will show you in the next step how I get rid of that. If you do this step, I think it makes your hair blend more into the bouncy curls. I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. As you can see, that just added a lot more volume back into my hair. My favorite step is taking a big chunk of my hair and just twisting it down and leaving some ends straight. I take my flat iron and I just go down the strand of the hair, and then after that I just brush it out with my fingers, and you can see this just makes it a lot more beach wavy. So I'm just going to repeat that on all of the different sections of my hair. I think by doing that step, it just adds a lot more length back into your hair, and I've been curling my hair for a long time, but I've just learned these few skills, and I think it's really changed up how it looks. Going back in with my dry shampoo, I'm just going to be going over my hair just to give it some more texture. Then after that, I just like to add a little bit of volume back in my hair, so I'm going to be just back combing it a little bit. I don't want it to look super poofy, but I want it to look like I have some volume. And then I just take some pieces and brush it over. After that, just add in your favorite hairspray. I like to use the Redken Triple Take 32. And this is just a strong hold. Usually I like to use a light to medium hold just because I like the more natural look and it doesn't make it as crunchy. So yeah, that's how I get my curls, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.